More answers presented by Mazda BT-50. More is more.
Big weekend in AFL. Let's have a look at it thanks to the Mazda BT-50. Sam Kekovich, Russell Barwick. Who wins and why? Cats versus Hawks, Mr. Kicker.
I'm going for the Hawks and I'm going for Freo. I think they're the standouts, but they're not over the line by any stretch of the imagination, but they are rested. They're rejuvenated.
How important
They've got their
is the
best
rest?
stock. They've got their best players on the field.
Did you have a rest when you were I can't remember back in your day.
75, no, we played right through 4 weeks in a row.
And how refreshed, how better is it for the people who...
Well, there's two
or the confidence-boosting wins, blah, blah, blah.
There's two pockets of thought here. Some say you're better off playing each week because, you know, you don't flirt with your form, and if you're in form, you maintain it. There are others that will say the week off is gold by virtue of the fact everyone carries niggling injuries at that time of the year, gives you a chance to rejuvenate and refresh yourself. So there's two sides. I've always maintained that if you're playing well and everything's okay, footballers are designed to keep playing week in, week out.
OK, so you're going for the Hawks and the Dockers now that the Swans are no Tippett, no Mitchell, battered and bruised, and the Dockers...
Well, they are, but they won't...
You've got to favour the Dockers.
You've got to favour the Dockers. There's no doubt about that.
And what about the All-Australian team? Wonderful performance, Jeremy Cameron, your man Thompson,
Oh, Kieran Jack and the Hannabrys of the world, Scotty Thompson.
Chad Wingard was a wonderful... But look, the old brigade, or the brigade that everyone picked, the
young Cameron's efforts in the first year, you know, was just outstanding. And to come from GWS, you know, who are struggling...
well, he wins best and fairest, leading goal kicker, almost Coleman medal. This is for the club, best and fairest for the club. All-Australian. It's been a fat year.
I've got to say, with all Australian selections, Rusty, and you know as well as I do over the years, they're always a point of conjecture because, you know, 40 into 20 doesn't really fit.
Yeah.
But the old 22. But but they've got it mostly right. But there's a couple of players that are always considered.
Will Minson.
Well, Will Minson's a great story as the #1 ruckman. He was consigned to the scrap heap 2 years ago and lucky to even play VFL football.
Well, he's had a couple of brain explosions in his time as well, so he's managed to get himself back on track. And in the twilight of his career, he's made All-Australian. I think that's fantastic.
That's fantastic. Yeah, we do doff our lids to someone like that.
We are 1 week away from the grand final, and we'll talk to you next week about our grand final thoughts. Promises to be a wonderful weekend of football. Fremantle taking on the Swans, and on Friday night, of course, the Hawks taking on the Cats. Thanks to the Mazda BT-50. We'll see you next week.